Hello and welcome to Harvard Plays. This week, things have been really sad in the world lately, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a tough few weeks, right? And I just wanted to play something positive. I didn't want to play something that was gonna stress me out, I just wanted to have a good time. And so, I stumbled upon this game on itch.io called Toripon. It's by a New Zealand developer named Victoria Smith, and it is a game where you take photos of birds. And I don't know about you guys, but that sounds awesome to me, so I'm just gonna jump right in, and I don't know how long this game is gonna be, but hey, nothing ventured, nothing gains, and yeah, I would much rather play a game that makes me happy than play a game that makes me stressed, so let's see how this goes. So what do we learn about? There is a social network where posts and personalities get really big, really fast. Sign up now to start sharing your life. I think I get to pick a DP out of all these birds. I have a friend who had a bird that looked exactly like this. Go with this one, I like being the yellow one. Bird level 14. What's a fun name to have on a social media network? I'm trying to think of fun bird puns right now. I'm gonna cut some time and just say how long I spent thinking about a bird pun. Okay, what about Parrots Pal 3? It's gonna flash on screen to say how much time I spent thinking of that. Bio. I am a pal of parrots. Yeah. Location, Sydney, Australia. Gotta rep where I'm from. Alright, so let's go. We've got our own social media network now, we've got our presence to set up. And so from all I know about this game is that it's kind of like Pokemon Snap. You're just going around and taking photos and stuff. And this is a really cute aesthetic. It's like 3D, but a bit pixely as well. Ooh, I hope it doesn't give anyone motion sickness. I'm definitely feeling it a little bit. Because you've got no sense of reticule or direction. So I guess I'll just say no sudden movements, and hopefully it'll be fine. Left control to crouch. Ooh. Can crouch down and take photos. E to open my phone camera. And spacebar to take a photo. Press E to close camera. Ooh, how is that happening? Am I seeing through the wall? Press Q to look at our brand profile. Here you can see all your wonderful photos. Oh, they even have fake commenters. Oh, that's so cute. Press Q again to close your brand profile. So what now? Do we just go and explore and find some birds to take photos of? Ooh. I definitely hear them. I hear a lot of squawking. Ooh, there's a bird. Oh, he's riding a Roomba! Whoops, how do I take a photo? Spacebar. Hey! That's a great photo. Oh, and they're even giving me positive feedback. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted in a game today. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love it so much. Look at that. Okay. Gotta line it up for the perfect shot. I'm not a very good photographer. I'm definitely not. So I'm very glad that there is only positive feedback here. There's no one saying, hey, your photo was trash. There's not even a bird in this one. Nah, everyone's being nice and kind. I love that. Okay, let's go off and find as many birds as we can. So someone's been making toast here. Halfway through making toast. This is a great kitchen. Honestly, just sharing from my experience renting in share houses in Sydney, kitchens are not usually this good. If you see a kitchen this good, you want it. This is a really good kitchen. Is that a washing machine though? Okay, there's your mistake. Having a washing machine in the kitchen is a red flag. But let's grab a photo of this bird with a cup. We can call it Cup Bird. Ooh, so we unlocked something. What did we unlock? I think there was a button prompt that I definitely missed. Okay, so in collections... This music is way too groovy. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance, like, involuntarily for this entire video, whenever I hear this. Oh, they actually give you a collection. There's 42 total birds to unlock. You've got the wild parakeet, the yellow parakeet, the light green parakeet, the cobalt parakeet. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, we're gonna catch them all. This is awesome. And because it is a bit of a chill game, I can talk more about my experience with this kind of game too. Because the one game which growing up I always wanted to play but didn't have the console for was Pokemon Snap. And that was, I want to say it was like 20 years ago. So the kids who grew up and loved Pokemon Snap are now making games. And we're about to see a lot of Pokemon Snap-like games. We're about to see this one, and we've also got Paparazzi coming up, which is all about taking photos of dogs. And so we're about to see a new renaissance of games that are just about taking photos of animals, and I am all for it. I am so excited. I just unlocked a rare bird. Are these apples? Can I take photos of apples and unfinished homework? Okay. There's still this cute Roomba parrot. The Roomba's going so slowly. And I can go, oh, there's just rooms. Oh. This little guy, actually, looks a lot like the rainbow lorikeets we have in Australia. And it's a bit very pixelated. Let's go closer, get one of him looking at me. Yeah, so these birds, I am blessed. These birds, they're everywhere in Sydney, and they're adorable, they're very colourful, until you hear them, and they sound like an industrial saw. They sound so loud and so grating and so painful that if you have them near your house, you don't want to wake up ever again. It just hurts. Alright, so we've got a few more birds here to take photos of. Still getting used to the controls. Oh, I'm crouching. There's some birds in our laundry baskets. These are the laundry birds. And I got this little guy here. Alright. Also, this is like a dedicated laundry room. But it's got a kotatsu. Oh, smart. And there's all these birds on your laptop. That's fun. It's fun because I hear all these stories from cat owners, where they're saying, like, whenever they want to work, their cat goes and lies on their keyboard, and then they need to go placate the cat for a little while. But I've never seen that happen with birds. Let's see our social media profile. Wow. We have... Well, it's going up so fast. Imagine if this was the views to this YouTube video. Blah, I would be so happy. This game is definitely a fantasy. I like when they described it on the itch.io page. It's saying that you don't need to build a profile, because your profile just automatically happens. And there is something very satisfying about this. I wish there was a asynchronous multiplayer, so that you could actually see photos that other people took as well. But yeah, these are pretty good photos, if I do say so myself. Well, I can read the Chinese, the kanji characters, that just says beautiful person, but those are clearly birds. I love that there's this random comment generation, that's so cool. Alright, so let's find some more birds. Oh, you got this little blue guy here. Oh, look at you. Unlocked a rare bird. And this guy here too. So many birds. I don't know if there's ways to interact with the environment and therefore find even rarer birds. Ooh, there was a guy here. Ooh, let me crouch. Can't crouch. There we go. Look at this guy. Let's get one from another angle. Oh man, when I woke up today, I did not think I was gonna be a bird photographer. And I love that video games have allowed me to do that. This is really quite life-changing. More pictures. The pictures are so great. Oh, thank you, imaginary person. Pon-chan. Thank you, Pon-chan. I know you're not real, but I would like to imagine that you are. Yeah, I think the fantasy is not only of living in a house full of birds and posting photos and getting Instagram comments, but also living in a house that's this big and this awesome. What the heck, this is awesome. Look at that. So we've got a bunch of birds there. There's this one that seems to be stuck in a cup. Oh, it's rolling around, look at that. It's adorable. And we've got another grooming pair here. Amazing. Alright, so let's explore more of the house. I think there's definitely a few birds and spaces that I've missed. The cool thing about this game's engine is because there's a crouch and because there's a stand, it's very easy to hide things. There's lots of little nooks where birds could be hiding. And so that's a great way to make everyone's experience of the game a bit different. Like here, a little drawbird. And a double monitor computer? Look at that. I'm playing this on a laptop and I feel that's pretty good for myself. If I had a double monitor computer, imagine the things I could do. I would be so unproductive because I would have a YouTube video on one side and my work on the other side, and it would be like that for the rest of eternity. Okay, so let's explore the rest of the house. I think there's these two rooms on this side and this one here. And there's all this stuff that we haven't looked at yet. There's this room. Oh, I still hear so much chirping. Is that another laundry hamper? How much laundry are these guys making? Okay, another laptop, another workspace. This looks a lot like my desk right now. That's actually kind of freaky. I've even got the mug. And I don't have the hand sanitizer, but I really should. Alright, let's get these laptop birds. There's no zoom, unfortunately. That's a shame. And shelf birds. Oh, I've unlocked another rare bird. This is a very Kmart style construction. I just realized, if you're watching this from outside of Australia, you have no idea what I mean when I say this is a Kmart construction. But we have a store here, and in Australia, it has a very certain aesthetic. A very kind of like DIY, homeware, cheap, hipster, millennial aesthetic, and it has lots of cubes. So if you buy a lot of furniture from Kmart, you eventually look like this. You've got hanging plants, you've got these cubes here with all your stuff organized neatly, and yeah, you spend a lot of money on furniture, but it looks nice. That's all you could ever want. Yeah, I think we've seen everything in this room. There's barely any birds in this room. That's so strange. There's no birds under the bed? Nothing like that? Okay, let's get up and keep going. It's a shame there's no way to interact with the room. That would be a lot more fun too. If you could move things around and find hidden birds. Alright, so we are in the bathroom now. There's a bird currently using our sink as a bird bath. Gotta get a photo of that. And we almost have 700 fans now, wow. I love everyone getting so hype over our bird photos. This is actually such a good feel. There is, wow, a very large bird here. Oops. Uncrouch. Very, very large bird. You get 3 at once. And let's get this guy just by himself. Reminds me of a story. So, in Sydney, my place is quite close to, not a forest, but like a large park. And there's some water in that park and there's ducks that live there. Sometimes the ducks wander into our backyard. And we've got a swimming pool. And one day we saw that there were 2 parent ducks and the ducklings kind of learning to swim in the pool. And we thought, oh, that was really adorable. Until we noticed, hey, the ducklings are stuck. Because we don't have a ramp to our pool, right? They couldn't get out. And it was really stressful for us because we made a bridge and everything and they just didn't know how to get out. Eventually what we had to do was we had to raise the level of water in the swimming pool so that it almost overflowed and the little ducklings could walk out. But that thing in the bathtub definitely reminded me of that. Like, how is this bird going to get out? It can't jump out, there's not enough water. Oh well. I'm sure it knows what it's doing. It's a very aesthetic bathroom too. Okay, so let's keep exploring. This is where I came from, right? This is the entrance door, so I don't think I can leave. I keep trying to press E as a use key, and then I remember that there is no using in this game. There is just the camera. Okay, let's see how many photos we've got. Okay, what have we got? We're still missing heaps of birds. More than half of them. We've got blue duck and white duck. Have we got little facts? Oh, we have facts. Oh, this changes everything. So these rare ducks inhabit New Zealand's Alpine Rapids. Yeah, so I think I said the developer of this game is from New Zealand. And there's definitely going to be a little bit of a slant, if you will. It's white duck. The quintessential American duck. Yep. Violet lovebird. Violet mutations can range from pastel to dark. Blue masked lovebird. This striking color mutation occurs naturally in the wild. I think I've seen something that looks like that before. Dutch blue lovebird. So it's a mutation of the classic peach-faced lovebird and the regular peach-faced lovebird. Fruits friends. Huh. In the wild, these birds are seen flocking around lakes in Tanzania. Got lots of locked ones though. And these are all, well, they're all parrots. They're all valuable birds. No pigeons or seagulls or ibises here. So I'm happy to keep exploring and seeing what we find. I wonder what the game means by rare bird as well. Is there some kind of RNG here that hides them away from us? Who knows? These two guys were here before, right? They were definitely here before. Wonder if there's any being hidden on the ceilings or in the hard to reach spaces. I think I've been in every room of this house now, so where could they be? Oh, there's a hidden room here. Looks like a closet. So I can't go inside, but I can spot that bird. Ha. Alright. Yeah, this is what I came here for. This is like the hardcore hidden Pokemon Snap photography action. This is valuable to me. I think, do you need to have the photo of the bird by itself for it to count? Maybe that's why I'm missing a bunch. That should have been a good photo. Yeah, that's a great photo. You have only 760 fans. Let's try to... I want to say we try to break 1k, but at the same time, I don't know if there's enough digits for that. Also, I have no faves. How do I make some faves? No one's faving my photos. Ooh, that was a big jump. 811 now. Man. You know, one of the jobs that I don't think I could ever hold in my life is social media manager. Because I think I would get so stressed out by having to... Ooh, rare bird. By having to be so careful about engagement all the time. You know, I just want to write things and create stuff and have fun and make bad puns, but I would feel so stressed out if my livelihood was hinging on the ability to get followers, right? But that's just me. I also know some people who are actually very prolific in social media and they do a great job of it and they have a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, different kinds of personalities, I think. Alright, let's see where these hidden birds might be. Is that a... I mean, it's a grey box. I don't know why my head immediately went to thinking, is that a VCR machine? I have no idea what that is either. Is it a coffee machine? But why would it be there? Okay, nothing hidden at this point. Nothing happens if you take a photo of the radio. Maybe there's something behind the couch? Ooh, soundtrack change. The soundtrack to this game is so good. It's actually such a vibe. Just good feelings all around. This bird's still here. What is that? Is that just a vine? Why is there something black on it? I think the world becomes better def when you take a photo, so... It's nothing, it's just a plant. But someone's saying cute and OMG lol. So pretty though. the radio. Oh. Okay, so we're 70 fans away from 1K. Let's make some more posts. If we have more posts, I'm sure that'll start counting. Let's take photo of random things. Wait, what? How did I unlock a bird there? What did I unlock there? That's not a bird. What? Okay, what did I unlock? I wish they showed me where they were, because that would help me understand what I just took a photo of. I'm so confused. None of these were there, definitely. Ooh, crits. Okay, support these people. Please support these people. You can find this game on itch.io. You can pay what you like, but I'm definitely getting a lot of value out of this. I have no regrets on what I paid. Where is that bird? What am I looking at? Where is this bird? I'm so confused. Huh. Maybe it's behind. Oh, it's probably behind here. Hey, and the game thought I was taking a photo of it. Yeah, it's there, it's there, it's there. Huh. That's so sneaky. Well, if that's the baseline, then what else could be hidden? That was a very well hidden bird. There's still been nothing on the ceiling. I feel like that's a missed opportunity, right? Something should be on the ceiling. Ooh, there's a bird here. Oh, he's so sneaky. Oh, look at him. Oops. Okay. Oh, we can actually go from here. I wonder if there's anything on this side, though. There's still heaps of birds which I haven't found yet. So I'm sure there's gotta be some hidden very smartly. Oh no, they've tipped over the laundry powder. There was this guy in here. We definitely found him before. We're looking in all the reasonable places. Is this an empty can of soda? Huh. How is that a rare bird? Hold on a minute. There's no way. How is that a rare bird? What is that? Is that like a can bird? What the heck? No way. Yep, this is the one that we found before. Double-barreled finch. Also known as the owl finch, these birds are curious and social. Cobalt lovebird. I think this one is less colorful. Oh, you know, on the itch.io description of this game, it said very mediocre bird facts, I believe. And yep, mediocre bird facts. I would have loved to see a bit more about the birds. I think even if the ones in this house were named or something, that would be really funny. Okay, red canary have been kept in captivity since the 17th century. That's a long time. Good job, red canary. The rose-colored version was released in late 2014. It makes it sound like this is a designer product. I'm so curious. How did the rose canary get released? It's not a fashion product. Huh. Something to Google later. There's these crested ones, which I've seen none of them yet. I wonder where they are. There's still lots to go find. I have no idea what that can of Coke was, though. Ooh, could have been this green thing? That's a succulent. That's definitely not a bird. Could have been taking a photo through the wall. Is it? What is that? How did that? I'm so confused. What is that a photo of? Huh. This guy wasn't here before. Maybe I'm meant to take photos of the paintings. Maybe that does something. No? Photos of the notice boards? Ooh, that worked. There's not even anything on that. What if you like zoom in on these things? What did I find? Yeah, on this photo there's nothing. And here there's nothing. So what did they give me? I don't even think anything new appeared here. Okay. Well, let's keep looking. I'm sure there's something I'm just flat out missing then. This stuff. Wait, that's a bird. That is a bird. Oh, that was so sneaky. Look at that! Oh, look at the faces! Oh, this is so great. Did we post? Oh, 1,300 now. Wow, that's a lot of fans. That is a lot of fans. Okay, I think we're just appreciating some art. Maybe that's how the rare birds happen, is that they're hidden somewhere and we just didn't look hard enough. This guy's new, we've not seen him before. Oh, look at him. Alright, let's keep going. Must be heaps of things that I haven't seen yet. Wait, there is an entire outside here. That's a balcony that we can clearly see out of. I wish I lived in an apartment. You know, like a tall apartment. Maybe there's something here. There's conspicuous books here. Or maybe not. Just imagining the person in real life just crawling on their floor looking for birds. Wait, what the heck? He's got a knife! He's got a knife! Where was this guy before? Why does he have a knife? Someone who reads Japanese, please tell me what that means. Please tell me it's referencing the knife in some way. That's so good. Yeah, I think we've taken a photo of this guy before. The guy in the balls. There's some cacti. Take photos of cacti. What else are you missing? No, there's still the knife for the toast here, so where did this guy's knife come from? Is there any in the plates? Nope. On the pans? In the microwave? In the fridge? In the washing machine? He's taking photos of home appliances at this point. And people commenting, haha, XD on a washing machine. I wish real life was like this. Imagine if you went downstairs right now, took a photo of your washing machine, and then got validation on the internet for it. How good would that be? I would be so happy. Nah, the real world is hard. The real world, you need to work for your validation. And whose idea was that, right? Whose idea was it that a post needs to be of a certain quality to be liked, upvoted, whatever you want to call it, to be given validation? I feel like we should just be nicer to each other. No matter what anyone else is going through. Just pop over a like, you know? Go find one of your friends, message them right now and be like, hey, you're a pretty good person, you're doing pretty well today. Here's a photo of a plant. Here's a photo of some bathroom supplies. I hope you enjoy that. You know, this is the kind of mood I'm in. This is the sheer power of this game, is it sends me into this mood where I want to just say nice things to people. And then send them photos of my house. This is exactly what I wanted out of playing this game. Alright, here's a houseplant. One of my friends is really into plants, and she told me about this watermelon plant, which I think the leaves look like this, but it has a different pattern. And I never knew how deep the world of plants went. I didn't understand how many different varieties that you could have. And so that's really opened my eyes, just as this game has kind of opened my eyes to the variety of birds that you can have in your house. I never really had a lot of pets growing up as a kid. I think my grandparents did raise birds for a while, but it was very sad because they don't have an incredibly long lifespan unless you have a lot of attention for them. And it does feel quite sad to have them up in a cage, which is definitely too small for them. This would be nicer, but it would also, in real life, be kind of chaos, because you just have random birds floating around everywhere. Yeah, better leave the games as a fantasy, hey. I have not seen this guy before. This is a new guy. Where is he going? Wow! I hope that doesn't result in a really scary photo. Oh, it's Ghost Bird. I love all your posts. Oh, that's such a good comment. That's such a nice comment. I'm gonna go find someone to say that to now. Not only saying this is a great post, but I love all your posts. That's incredible. Oh, I have 2,000 fans now. Okay, I'm just gonna get to 100 posts. And regardless of how many birds I've found, I'll just leave it there. I'm sure there's lots of hidden secrets, but I might be here walking around this house for ages before I find them all. Oh, that's a crested bird. That's a crested bird. Oh, there's 2 crested birds. Where did they come from? Do I need to have been playing for a long enough time? What is going on? What are they? So, that's a grey cockatiel, rosy cheeks and adorable beeps, and an albino cockatiel, which lacks the distinctive orange face patches. If you gave me the silhouette, I would have said that maybe that's a cockatoo. Because cockatoos have that little crest thing on their heads, and if you haven't been to Australia, you won't know this, but they're huge. Cockatoos are like bigger than your face. They're very big. And like I was saying about the lorikeets, they're also extremely loud. They sound like nails on a chalkboard. They sound like physical pain embodied. They look nice, but they are not nice birds. Very much not. Oh, another crested bird. Next to, oh, I think it's a PlayStation, hey. Why did I think it was a VCR? It's definitely a PlayStation. Oh, and it's sitting down. Look at this guy. Oh, it's bouncing. Excellent bird. 10 out of 10 bird. Oh, there's another bird on the Roomba. Oh, and that's a new bird too. Okay, so we've got all the crested birds now. We've got 2,220 fans. Let's see if there's any more facts. A cinnamon cockatiel, so lightly toasted with butter. Oh, don't think about that too much. And a white cockatiel, a common mutation of the original grey coloration. I wonder what makes them have those little bright yellow heads. I wonder if it's like a genetic evolutionary trait that gives it some kind of advantage in life. Is that knife bird? Oh, it's still going the same cycle. I thought the knife bird was now going to the rest of the house and asserting its knifey dominance on the rest of the house. Okay, what else have we got? We've got slippers here. This is a very Japanese looking house. And here I am crawling around the floor looking for birds. Don't mind me. I think these birds were always like this. Ooh, that's very cracky. One other thing that's good about this house, it is a shower and bath hybrid. That is a rarity. Usually you have a very dodgy small shower and those are very hard to clean. And the towels are folded up very well as well. Little known fact. Why am I saying that? It's not like people need to know this about me. But I used to work in the towels department at a department store. And so I got very good at folding towels. I could do it in my sleep. It was a very specific strategy because they needed every towel to look exactly the same. So you wanted to go thirds and then flip over and then thirds again. And it has to have this line match. And if it didn't match, they were very unhappy with you. So you had to go do it again. And I swear there were shifts where I didn't do anything but fold towels for like 2 hours. And that has been ingrained into a very formative experience for me. Alright, so let's grab these 2 birds again. I wonder if it's triggered by how many posts you have on social media. We have 101 posts. Ooh, blessed. You're blessed by these buds. Yeah, I wish they... Oh, I see why they wouldn't. But I wish that you could post your photos onto the internet and have other real people comment on your bird photos. Because I am very much in the mood to comment some nice things about some bird photos right now. But I guess there would be the odd person who ruins it for everyone. So I see why they haven't. But I wish they did. Okay. So how many are we missing? Oh, we've got nearly all of them, hey. We're missing these 3 at the bottom. 2 here in the finch variety. We're missing a parrotlet. And that's actually it. Wow, we found way more than I thought we were gonna. I think I will just leave it here. This game is available on itch.io. It's a pay what you want. I very much recommend it. You see how good of a mood it put me in, right? If you're having a stressful time, there is nothing better I can recommend than just walking around this house and taking some photos of birds. Except maybe Animal Crossing this weekend, I don't know. I am very much looking forward to Animal Crossing too. But yeah, I wish that this was more of a trend. You know, relaxing games where you just don't do anything super stressful, you just chill out in a nice space and enjoy yourself. I hope this has been an enlightening experience for you guys. Okay, thank you for joining in. I will see you next week.